I was just talking like I was on the live, but I just clicked the live. Welcome back to my channel. We are doing steak. Sorry about the lighting. The lighting is kind of bad. Um, these are ribeye steaks. Got some mushrooms going on over here. What I did with my steak was I put underneath before I started the cooking process. I put two pieces of butter underneath each side, each piece. On the top, I put. Let me show you quick. Some Worcester sauce, A1 steak sauce, adobo, smokehouse maple, some General Tso sauce, and a little bit of soy sauce. I also use minced garlic, Chicago steak seasoning. Hi there, Junior. I use some everything bagel seasoning. I put some meat tenderizer on it. I use some parsley flakes. Now I'm going to show you because the lighting over there is pretty bad, but I haven't started cooking it yet, but that's my sweet and savory peas. I put 2 pieces of butter underneath. I drained most of the water out of the peas, put it in the pan. Right now our water is boiling, so now we're going to add our egg noodles. Doesn't matter what brand of egg noodles, but these are the wide egg noodles into our pan of boiling water. Make it stir it in. We're going to go over here and show you over here what I did. These are waiting to go in the oven. They're brioche rolls. I put 4 tablespoons of butter in a little dish with some adobo, some smokehouse maple. I used everything bagel seasoning, some minced onion, and some onion powder. I stirred it up and put it in the microwave, melted it, and I drizzled it over the top of the buns. These are our cheeses. Yes, I'm using 5 cheeses today. I got it all cut up and prepared. I got the garden vegetables with sweet basil. As you see, it's right there. I didn't do much of it. That's how much is missing. It's not very much. I just literally cut 2 pieces up, and I just cubed them. I took 1 piece of a big piece of the Havarti cheese. I diced that up. About a half a brick of your Vermont seriously sharp cheddar cheese. Doesn't matter as long as it's seriously. I used Vault 5 cheddar. It's sweet and melty, and it actually tastes really good. It's the first time I've ever tried that. And I used about a half a brick of New York aged reserved white cheddar. If you don't have New York aged reserved white cheddar in your store, you can go with any we're almost ready to start our gravy process. I'm going to check the steaks. I'm putting you guys down for a second. I'm going to add some more butter to the pan so the steaks don't burn. So you're going to want the I just added more butter underneath and on top. You just don't want the steak to burn. My husband likes well done steak. I like medium well. So we still got to cook it a little bit before I do the next process. You want to take when you add more butter to the pan, you want to take and do this with the butter, go across the top of it. I'm going to add more butter to my mushrooms so they don't burn. Doesn't tell me how many people are watching, but hi to whoever's watching. You're going to see what I'm going to do here in a minute. I'm going to put you down for a second. So this is the cup I'm going to fill with water. Give me 1 second, guys. You what? Let me get my cheese put away. I really like that Vault 5 cheese. That Vault 5 cheese tastes really good. There you go. Hold on, guys. Don't just put that away. We're going to get our buns in the oven. Or rolls, whatever they call. See, as you can see, I just put rolls in the oven. I got it on 400. About to start that. We got the egg noodles boiling. I'm going to show you what I'm going to do once the steak is mostly done. Okay. Now, because that's mostly done, what you want to do here is you're going to add this cup of water to your pan like so. You're going to sprinkle your packet of brown gravy even over your steak. We're going to put the steak one more time and put it down for a second so I can get it out of the package. Our steak was almost done. Now we're going to flip it so that beef mixture gets in there. I'm going to show you what I'm going to do now that we got the beef gravy going. I'm going to add some smokehouse maple, just like this, around the pan. You don't want to put it on your steak because you already put it on your steak. I'm going to use some everything bagel seasoning. And just like this, just sprinkle it around the pan. Just, you'll see what's going to happen. We're going to take some adobo, go around the pan like that, just a little bit. Sorry guys, I'm trying to cook one hand and hold the phone with the other hand. And we're gonna add some General Tso's to our beef gravy. This you don't want too much of. We're just gonna go like this. And then a little bit of Worcester. We're just gonna drizzle around. And so our beef gravy has a steak flavor. We are gonna add some AM1 steak sauce, a little bit, but just a little bit, just around the outside like that. And now we just, like so. You want to let it cook. That way it thickens up a little bit. We're going to turn our peas on, like so. Ooh. See how it's going to come to a boil. My cat is out here watching me. And off the steak, but I used some New Hope Mills buttermilk pancake mix around it, so then that way it can thicken up. Now I'm gonna stir this in. We're gonna go like this to stir. And stir this and make sure we stir it in good. Make sure you're doing that to get the stuff off the bottom of the pan. Try this. That came out amazing. Hold on guys, I gotta find my strainer. Give me a second, guys. Just washing a couple bowls. Now, hold on, you guys. Sorry, it's flash. I had to get out my strainer and just wash a few things real quick. Okay. I had a pan soaking, so I just wanted to clean it out before I start draining my noodles. Now it's thickening up. Done. Sorry, out. Time to drain my noodles. You want to drain the majority of the water. Now, what we're going to do here, you'll see, we're going to take our cheeses. Our noodles are still hot. Dish in a minute. We're going to take, we already, at the beginning of the video, showed you the cheeses and what they were. Now, let me see, hold on a second. You want to take and add about 4 tablespoons of butter. Usually I bake mine, and I've used other cheeses and use cheese sauce for night and plate. And we're not doing that. And if I can wash the plate that had the cheese on it. Okay. Hey, look, now if you look, see how it's thick, the gravy is thickened up a lot? That's what you want. Now we're going to turn it off because our steaks are done, our gravy's done. Our peas are done. Check on our rolls. Yep, our rolls are done. Take them out of the oven, like so. Hey, look. Are you still there? Okay, I see 2 viewers. Who's my other viewer? So if you look, I put 4 tablespoons of butter. All these cheeses, I usually bake my macaroni and cheese, but this is a quick one. And the reason why you want the butter in there is because you want to help melt your cheeses. all those good old cheeses in there. I'm going to add another cheese once we mix this stuff up. See how creamy this is making it? Because I also, during the majority of the water, but left a little bit of water in there. Cheeses are almost melted. I keep doing this. Make sure you incorporate all that lovely good cheese we just put in there. Well done, guys. Now we want, I gotta find it. Okay. I'll put you down for a second. I gotta open this bag. I got some Simply Nature organic mozzarella cheddar cheese. I'm gonna I poured the entire, oh, hold on, y'all. There we go. Look, that's organic, Simply Nature, shredded low moisture part skim mozzarella cheese. We added the entire bag into this. So after you mix your other cheeses that I showed you that we put in, you wanna and because that Vault 5 cheese is sweet and melty, it makes it so much creamier. And that's why we added 4 tablespoons of butter too. So you can have really, I usually put this in the oven and make a cheese sauce on top of putting regular cheese in it too, but tonight it's a quick, it's 3:47 in the morning here, so tonight's a quick macaroni, homemade macaroni cheese. Look at how cheesy this is. Making sure it's all mixed in. And we use egg noodles. I usually use elbow noodles too, but I didn't feel like looking for them. There we go. Now look the consistency of our homemade gravy. Now I'm going to plate it up and show you what it looks like. We'll add some gravy over the top of 1 second to plate this up. This is so cheesy. Mm. Give me a second to show you. Gonna put the peas on it and the bun. And I'll make my plate after I get off the live. This is my husband's plate. Now, I'm back over here. Get some of the gravy for the steak. There we are. Now I'm going to show you what it looks like. Our mushrooms are homemade gravy, our sweet and savory peas, and our homemade mac and cheese. I'm sorry if the quality of the video is not great and you can't see how creamy the macaroni and cheese is, but that's the dinner. Oh, and may not forget the brioche buns that I made a homemade butter sauce for them before they went in the oven. That's the rest of them. And as you see, this is our gravy that I made after the steak was just about mostly done. Made it right in the pan with the steak and the mushrooms. I usually do onions too, but I didn't feel like it tonight. But that's my dinner. Thank you for watching. Make sure you click like the video and subscribe, please. Thank you. Have a great night.